Yes, goeienaand almal en welkom by SA Bros. Chris, wat sê my maat?
Away Master Chris, dude. Ek is excited oor vanaand. Ek weet dis 'n controversial subject weer eens, maar dude, dit gaan so interessant wees. Ek kan nie wag om te hoor wat die mense sê nie. En ek wil eers gou net hallo sê hierso vir almal.
Yes.
Hallo Nikki Brooks, hallo Susan, hallo Kylie, hallo Cindy, hallo Takbok en ek sien Pamela, hulle is ook hier, die hele Takbok gesin is hierso.
Ja, die hele
welcome
family.
guys. Yeah, man. So, welcome everybody. Tonight it's going to be cool. We're going to be talking about Ariel and Neptune and and all of the princess fantasy world
King
stuff.
Triton and alles. Guys, tonight we are like last week where we chatted to people. Hello, Dewald. How we spoke to people that believe in the flat earth theory. Tonight we're speaking to people that believe in mermaids. But this is more of a traditional belief in the African culture. And what they call the mermaids in their language is Injuzi Amanzi.
Yes,
so
Amanzi weet ek Zulu vir water hou.
Yes, so Injuzi is probably a creature or monster of the water or something. So I spoke to two people today, pre-recorded, and we've got somebody else live tonight who's going to chat to us. The pre-recording is only like 3 minutes long of their belief, but this is huge, dude. It is really, really huge. It's not like the flat earth where only like 10% believe it in America or so. A lot of African people believe this, like they believe in the Tokoloshi. They believe in this, and I'm fascinated to find out where this belief came from and the rituals and the culture behind it. So it's going to be interesting to find it. But before we get there, Chris, let's tell the people
Debbie,
about our weekend.
Hello, awesome, man. Friday, what did you do Friday, Wattie?
Ek het myself gedra, want ek het geweet, Saterdag gaan ons qualify.
Ons bietjie duik hou. En ek het 'n lekker braai gehad met pelle wat ek baie lank terug gesien het. Dit was awesome. Dude, van lockdown af, ek moet sê, my cooking skills, ek weet nie van joune nie, maar myne het skyrocket, man. Ek kan amazing shit nou kook. Ek weet ek is so 'n chef ou as ons op holidays en op naweke weggaan, maar ek is nou besig, vanaand maak ek gou vir ons menu vir hierdie naweek wat nou kom, want ek en jy gaan 'n bietjie duik, maar hierdie naweek het ons gaan duik, dude. Ek en jy is advanced urban divers, man. Ons kan nou 35 meter toe duik. As jy wil weet hoe diep 35 meter is, dis 11,5 verdiepings hou.
Dit is basies 12, dit is actually meer as 11,5, weet jy dit? Dit is basies 12 verdiepings.
Ja, 12 verdiepings wat ons onder die water induik.
Wattie homself gedra, ek wel, Debbie, dit kom met, take it with a pinch of salt.
Ja. As Wattie homself gedra het, hy nie 2 of 3 borrels gedrink, hy het net 1 gedrink.
Ja. Nou, guys, net om terug te kom met Chris, wat daar so lekker brag oor hoe hy 'n chef is. Ek gaan vir julle nou wys wat julle lot gemis het. Waarvan ons praat oor Chris en sy cooking skills. Hierdie was, laat ek dit gou sommer op die screen sit. Kyk daarso. Daai is behalwe die rashers, want dit is die goed wat jy eet terwyl jy braai. Daai is fillet steaks met jou, wat is jou sousie se naam, Chris? Chimichurri chili sauce. Nou daai is fillet steaks, dik 300 gram fillet steaks en dan net hier onder is my hoender wat in bier, suurlemoensap en 'n spul speserye, chilies en knoffel en allerlei goeters is aan mekaar gesit word en jy het tog nooit hoender en steak soos die geëet nie. Trust
man.
hom.
En hier sien ek hier's Michaela Fourie ook online. Man, it's so cool. Guys, I gotta be honest, it's lovely to check all these names again.
Yeah.
We've missed you guys. And you know what? I know we haven't been on, we've been on once a week where we do our live shows. We're gonna try and get it out a bit more. We're also going to do a bit more stuff during the day because we still got to grow this channel a bit more. And, you know, you guys have become such an integral part of our lives. I can't tell you, man. Everything we do is really...
We do for you.
For you.
Brian Adams. Everything we do for you.
Do for you.
Nou gaan ons seker weer afgesny word. But guys, let's get into the show. I see Nico is here and he's ready waiting for us. So what we're going to do first is we're going to play this video in the first and then we'll chat to Nico. So remember guys, this is all it's a traditional thing under the Africans that believe it. I haven't found any Western or European white Caucasian people that believe in it. So like I said, Injuzi Amanzi. So is jy reg, guys? Here we go. Let's watch the video. Right, like what he just said now, guys, we are talking here to Mabena and to Lynette about the whole theory of the mermaids. Now, guys, I know it's a very traditional thing from the African point of view. Can you explain to us what you guys mean by mermaids? What is mermaids and where have you seen mermaids? Or so, Mabena?
I actually haven't seen it, but I've heard about it and I believe in it, that it's there.
So it's a folklore, like it's like is it what we call an urban legend that people have told you?
Yes.
All right. So what have they told you?
They've told me that this thing it exists and it stays in water.
Like in the sea or dams?
Sometimes in the big dams.
Yeah.
Yeah, like big dams. It's like a fish.
Yeah.
But it's a fish.
But it's not like the traditional mermaid like we see on TV. Or how does it work? Is it a fish that can breathe above the water or what?
It's like a traditional thing that like it's like a traditional fish.
Okay. Lynette, what is the Tswana name or the traditional name for it? Like we say mermaids, what do you guys call it?
Injuzi.
Injuzi.
Yeah.
Injuzi Amanzi.
Yes.
And that means what direct translation? Is it directly translated to mermaid?
Yes. Injuzi Amanzi. So.
Injuzi Amanzi. Okay, so the Injuzi Amanzi, Lynette, where have you seen it or where have you heard about where they come from or where they are?
I've never seen them like eye to eye, but I've heard that if you play around where there is water or a dam or whatever, they can come and take you and go with you inside, deep inside the water, and then they can do rituals. I mean, and change you into something that they want you to be. That's what they do. So
they're not. So it's like a bad spirit type thing, like a tokoloshi or something.
Yeah, it's a bad spirit. That whenever you see a mermaid, it's bad luck.
Sure.
Apparently.
So I heard you guys when we spoke the last time. You said that I see a lot of them in Zimbabwe. Is that true?
Yeah, especially in the Victoria Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go there, there is like a certain place where the mermaids are. And then these inyangas, you know, these traditional healers, they go down there to bow down to the mermaids and get powers from the mermaids.
Okay, wow. So there you have it, guys. Injuzi Amanzi. Amanzi. Okay. So that's from Mabena and Lynette. Thank you, guys. This is what we do. We try to learn more about people's different beliefs and cultures and how it works. So back to you, Whitey and Chris in the studio. Dankie Whitey daar buite, ek waardeer regtig dit. Anyways guys, so that is
damn, ek like it.
Yeah.
That was baie cool. I was just Top Gear. Back to you guys in the studio. Back to the studio.
Yeah.
Well, dude, dis also interessant. Okay, obviously ek was al daarso by Vic Falls and stuff. Ek het al daarso geswem en ek was daar in die riviere af en man, ek weet jy ek het hulle nog nie gecheckie, maar I can believe they can believe that stuff there because that place is just magical. You don't even need to believe in anything to realize how magical Vic Falls, that whole area there is, man. But
well,
now,
yeah. Guys, I'm going to bring in Nico. What's up, Nick? Turn your cell phone for us sideways, please. Oh,
Nico. Yeah, my friend.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Nick.
Hello, Nico.
Oh.
Hello, Nico. Can you hear us? Wait, we're gonna sort it out now, man.
Yeah, let me remove him quickly. But guys, what do you think about it? Have you guys ever heard of this theory about I kept saying during the show during the pre-recording Injuzi, but I heard afterwards it's Injuzi Amanzi.
Injuzi Amanzi, man.
So now the thing is, we can't. Chris just tried to Google to look for it, but we could only find Amanzi, so we're not too sure how the Injuzi is spelled. We just
translates to it.
now.
Yeah,
we're not the most intelligent people.
Yeah, but here's the thing, what is like you said, you don't know about Western guys and so on. There's a huge thing worldwide actually about mermaids and stuff. Plus, on our own South African shores, if you go check on YouTube, there's the thing where these guys actually say that they found the mermaid and the Parks Board and those guys. Yeah. There's video footage and alles, dude.
Oh wow, okay.
Weird. The Parks Board guys, sorted. So the Parks Board guys actually took the body of this mermaid, and then the police said that these guys aren't allowed to actually share any footage of it or actually speak about it. But obviously they did. They sent the stuff out. So we all know that you don't know what is true on the internet anymore. Never believe your eyes anymore. That is long gone. So we know fake news is out there and like fake stories and stuff. But the cool and interesting thing is how big this movement really is worldwide. Look, last week we did the flat earth theory, and that's huge worldwide. And now with the way things are now with the mermaids, that's also huge. But it's like, okay, in Injuzi Amanzi is South African, same as the Tokolosh, but there's derivatives of that stuff everywhere else in the world, which makes you think, okay, is this just a South African thing? Is it a world thing? There's different stuff all over the world. The Mexicans have the chupacabra, and I mean, even our Western folklore is filled with all kinds of stuff. The stuff we today know as fairy tales are all like derivatives from these old stories and old tales and fables and stuff, man.
And I'm reading up now what you're saying, and I'm googling, and it does look like there's a big contingency of people that actually believe in mermaids. Here I'm on Google now, and it says 10 real life mermaids caught on camera, real life mermaid caught, blah blah blah. Are mermaids real? Mermaids caught. So it's not just there you go.
And yeah, man. Tash knows the mermaids are real. She's a mermaid, dude. She lives in the water.
Yeah. So guys, it's amazing how big this this thing is of what people believe and so on, because we are all used to scientific proof and everything that what you see is it, and x e equals mc squared and so on and now all these funny things are coming out. Look, like an example, the Mariana Trench, the Challenger
deepest
Deep
spot in the world, yeah,
and that's called the Challenger Point. Is the deepest point on the Earth, the deepest hole, which is 11 kilometers deep. And they said they've only discovered like 2 or 3% of the animals or the fish and things that live down there. So maybe there is some sort of humanoid mermaid. Who knows? You know, the amount of fish and animals that hasn't been discovered in the oceans is vast. It's enormous. It's
Even
like
on
it's
land, dude, every day they're discovering more species of everything. You know what? People in the UK are discovering species of animals and stuff, derivatives of different species that are living in their gardens that they never knew was different stuff. And us here in Africa, we should be. Dis 'n goudmyn vir sulke stuff. But I just want to say, how's it to a couple of more people? We got
Yeah.
Rick Cooper, Away Masakin, Natasha is here as well, Andre Brunet, Dori van Vieren, Kino Gordon, Away Masakin. Die moers was 'n mermaid die naweek gevang. Ja, hoorie, Sonny het baie groot visse uitgehaal hierdie naweek, bro. Hy man het groot
Jeez.
karp gevang.
hy het masse goed uitgehaal. Ek sal vir julle
Ja.
nee, ek kan nie daai foto's wat hy daar gestuur het vir my.
Nie sy
Ek kan-
vieslike goed nie.
Nee.
Maar daai
Daar's
sien
al
het
Sonny
baie
se
mooi
vis.
vis gevang hou.
Kyk daai.
Check uit vir sy pappa.
Yes.
Sy grootte.
Maar is nog steeds dampvis.
Ja, jy kan hom nie eet nie, maar jy kan breek met so 'n foto.
Dit is verstommend.
Actually hierso sê Lindy, dude. Die Bushmans vertel 'n storie van die meisie van die waters. Nou, ek het 'n ding gekyk oor South African myths and stuff. Waar
Ja.
hulle ook met hierdie Bushmans gepraat het oor hierdie meisie van die waters wat hulle glo is sy ruk hulle in die water in. Sy soek 'n lover of 'n mate of iets. Maar hulle kry altyd die lyke. Van die ouens wat doodgaan. Ek dink dis eintlik net dudes wat in die water indonder en nie kan swem nie. Maar maar die myth is dat dit is serious en dis daar. Gaan jy afsit. So maybe it's a real thing. I love conspiracy theories and stuff, and I love finding out about that stuff. So that's always interesting for me, and I'm sure it is for everybody else. Let's find out what other stuff there is. If you guys can comment on Facebook, what other myths and stuff do you know that is like just South African? We know about the Tokolosh. Now we know about Injuzi Amanzi. What other stuff is so South African that nobody else knows about this? That only we here in South Africa have. I'm not talking about just the African stuff. I'm talking about the stuff even we know.
Airtime uitgehardloop of sy foon afgesit het en hy's nie meer lus vir ons nie, maar ja, dit lyk vir my ons het hom verloor. But yeah, guys, like Chris said, if there's any other belief out there or thing that people believe in, like what we find as weird and silly, but for some people it's legit. We'd love to know it. We'd like to explore it more.
Hierso kom nou cool stuff uit. Nou kyk hierso.
Ja.
Kylie het dit nou gesê. Ja, daar word vertel van 'n veronderstelde gees in die gedaante van 'n meisie wat die krag besit om iemand met 'n onsigbare wil in die waters in te trek. So dis soos 'n gees wat in jou inkom en dan laat hulle jou in die water inloop.
So is dit nou Kylie, kan jy vir my sê of dit nou daar in die Noord-Kaap en daai areas waar die Bushmans bly of waar gebeur dit? Want ek dink as jy Chris, want ek weet jy gaan
Dis die Oranje rivier. Ek weet dis die Oranje rivier hou.
Nou, jy gaan vir Debbie kuier einde van die jaar iewers in Durban.
Ja, daar in Durban.
Miskien as jy 'n gap kry, kan jy met iemand gaan gesels en dan kan jy miskien 'n bietjie gaan navorsing doen. Dit sal cool wees.
Ek sal love om dit te doen. Plus ek gaan van daar af gaan ek deur Jeffreys Bay toe. So ek sal love om 'n bietjie footage daar in Jeffreys Bay ook op te sit oor wat se ander interessante goeters daar is. Want ek weet ewen op die plase waar ons gebly, die plaas waarop ek groot geword het. Daar was daar was 'n familiebegrafplaas daarso.
Ja.
En ek weet die ouens wat op die plaas gewerk het, hulle het geweier om, hulle het nie naby daai plek gekom nie, want hulle het gesê in die aand het hulle het al baie gesien, ewen van skemer af of vroegoggend, hoe die geeste teruggaan soontoe en dan weer uitkom. Alhoewel ek nie daarin glo nie, was dit was die average belief op die plaas gewees hou en dit was heel interessant om te check hoe serieus hierdie ouens daarin geglo het, want jy moet onthou die families wat daar so op die plaas gewerk het, was al daar vir soos 2 generations gewees.
Ja.
En toe ons al verbykom, ek het groot geword saam met hulle kinders en
Ja.
daai ouens en dit voel on daarin geglo, ou. Maar ek weet van 'n klomp, behalwe nou Kempton Hospitaal, daar's 'n klomp spookhuise en goed in Kempton in Suid-Afrika. Wat
En
soos huge is, ou.
And you know,
he's
Nico is
Nico.
back. Now, just before I bring him online, you know how strong the human imagination is? That
yeah.
it can create things that's not there, but you will see it because your belief is so strong in it. That whole,
Dude,
that whole placebo effect thing.
It's so strong, it can heal cancer.
Exactly.
I've seen
let's-
people heal cancer, and yeah. Let's chat.
Let's
to
get Nico on before we lose him again. Nico, how's it?
How's it going, gents? How's it?
Away,
Turn yourself
Master Kid.
on to me, please.
Away.
Dude,
turn
turn
yourself
yourself
on
on for us, please, man.
What do you mean?
We want you big screen, not slim screen.
No, from there to there. Turn your auto rotation on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, what's up, my brother? How you doing, my brother?
Oh! Lacking you. What can you tell me?
Look at that. So,
Well, we actually can't tell you anything. We want to learn from you about the Injuzi Amanzi, man. Tell us more about this. It's not a myth. It's not a belief. This is real to the African guys. What tribe are you from, Nico? Because you believe in this, do you?
I'm Tonga, so I'm from Limpopo now. So
Okay.
where I'm from, like, besides this Injuzi Amanzi thing, like, there's a whole lot of what people would call black magic, or witchcraft, but in turn to us, it's kind of almost like traditional belief. Someone who has the ability to heal someone traditionally and everything like that. So I think Lynette also pointed it out that these things are actually used for good and bad. So you could actually use it to heal somebody or like put like everlasting luck on yourself or something like that. But that's a different situation that, like, if we get deeper into it, that's when we get like to that stage. But like from my personal belief and what I've actually heard of and seen of, this thing, like there could be two different ones or it could be the same thing, but these things are known to seduce young people into water and drown them. I don't know if that's a sacrificial thing or whatever the case may be, but these things actually, they don't just live in oceans, they live in dams and not dams, rivers and lakes rather.
Yeah.
So it's a very touchy situation. Like, I do have a couple of examples that I have. One that's closest to home, and other stuff that I've read on the internet. So the first thing is I have a friend who was in the KZN. He was studying there. So there was this whole situation that broke out that this family was a powerful family, whatever the case might be, and then I think someone in that family actually passed on. So the coroner was there and there was cops in there, and apparently they found a mermaid's body in a freezer. So that's now coming from my friend. And then if you think about what they told you, saying that they go literally into the water looking for these things to gain some sort of like magical power is also like, it corroborates my story, you know what I'm saying? So that's the first instance I have, like, that I actually ever heard of. And at that stage I didn't believe it, but like as the thing started coming up and then that picture that was taken off Google and stuff like that, it actually made me actually put my mind towards thinking about that this thing could actually be real. So it's tough territory to be dealing with, but like as I said, like it's very real.
Obviously we would like to take this further. Me and White are we're trying to get our sponsorships and everything ready. We want to do a Cape to Cairo, but when we do this, we also want to check into the myths where we can go into the rivers and stuff and actually go and try and find some more proof of this stuff, because that's scientifically that would be an amazing breakthrough, man. That'll change the world if we could find something like that. And obviously now we got the skills for it, so that's cool. But now you say your friend has seen this, and they actually had the body of this mermaid, but did their family become rich and powerful because they had that body, or was it vice versa? Was it just because it I don't know. Explain it a bit more to me.
So what I gathered from it is that it was a very powerful family. So we never know how long they actually had that mermaid for, but a lot of people put the dots together and assume that this mermaid is actually the reason why these people have so much power or money or whatever the case might have been in that situation, whether it was respect or whatever. So that's so like that's why I said it's very tricky to like actually be like definitive about this and be like, yo, this is real because somebody had it in their house and it made them powerful. I'm not saying that, but I'm actually saying that us as Africans, not all cultures, but like a specific few believe in this sort of thing. And like Lynette said, it's more for personal gain than it is to do witchcraft or whatever the case might be.
Well, Nick, what other folklore does the Tonga have? What other I don't know, spiritual beings is there that you guys believe in?
Well, it's tough to say because like culturally I'm not like up to speed, but I can say for one, Tokoloshi, there's been cases of like where I'm from of apparent resurrections and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that like that go behind this like folklore and whatever, like, or whatever the case might be. Like what's these, I don't know what they actually call them like in my language, but it's sort of like a wild dog, but this dog won't kill you. It will probably just sever you and take you to its owner, who would be a sangoma or a nganga or whatever the case. So there's actually plenty of things, plenty of mythical things. Well, I'll say mythical for now because like I've never seen any of these things with my own eyes. But the way people speak about this is like, like sometimes somebody's word is actually bigger than what you think. And trying to discard somebody as, like label them as crazy for these type of things is also not the best thing to do, because if this could be real, like the situation of the mermaids, if someone like Mabena is not there to advise you guys on the dangers this thing might have, or like the dangers of you guys being in the same water with it, you guys might take it from a different approach. So it's always good to like gather this type of information, and even though if you keep it to yourself or whatever the case might be, like one day or another your story corroborates, because I've had plenty people tell me that, yo, this mermaid thing is real. I was with Simon and Miguel the one day, and we were about to get into it when we were speaking on this situation. So I was trying to like explain to them like how it is. And as soon as we walked into the Uber, it felt like
dark cock.
The Uber
tried to leave that.
Yeah.
So I know there's a ton of things. Like even in like there has been a couple of as well. I think the last one was in 2008, and from that they gathered that these things are like not animals that are passive or whatever. They will try to lure you into the water. So it's it's based on how much experience and knowledge you have about these things. Because if you literally don't know anything about it, I personally think that these things can drown you or kill you. So yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's like going after a lion and you've never seen a lion before, and you know,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
it's not going to end well. But obviously, you know what? When we go and do some research about this, because that's what we're going to do. We really want to do our research about this, about the Tokolosh and everything. And then maybe we can speak to a Sangoma or somebody who can give us the guidance and actually tell us that the do's and don'ts that's passed on through the myths and stuff, that we can actually go and check this out, because this is hell of a interesting, and we now have the tools to actually go and do this stuff. So that's definitely on our books, man.
Maybe we'll load Mabena into the car or
no,
into our suitcase to come with.
Okay, and another thing is, I do know of somebody. I won't mention his name just yet. I'll give Whitey's details. But this is a person who says that where he's from, they actually go and hunt these things. So there should be people that I can get you in contact with who actually go into the water looking for these things. So maybe they can, give you a bit more insight. So
maybe we can go with.
You don't go in there totally blind.
Yeah, because, dude, we really want to do this. And obviously, you know what? The Mermaids, the one thing that we want to go check out. We also want to go check out the myth of the Tokolosh, because that's not just something that you grew up with. That's something that I grew up with as well, living on a farm. Was everybody knew what the Tokolosh was, And although the descriptions are different, the story is the same.
Yeah, but I'm saying literally in Constantia on the mountain, there is a sign that says "Beware of the Tokolosh," and I don't know if that's just something that somebody put up there for kicks, but it's there. I'll try to get up there and send you a picture of that as well.
That's a great idea. We could go and check it out and take a picture of that and actually use it for our next show. But dude, that's phenomenal, Nico. I've got to say thank you for actually talking to us about this. And you know what? If you get any more information, I'm going to see you tomorrow night anyway. But let us know, please. We would love to actually do some more research about this and find out more. Go and check this out. And maybe we find an African mermaid, or maybe we find an African Tokolosh. What if, you know what? It's the same as the Yeti. There's people who believe in Bigfoot. There are people who believe in all kinds of stuff.
Monster.
Yeah, and maybe that's South Africa's a new spin on tourism, is people can come and check out the Tokolosh, or can come and check out an African mermaid, If guys just knew that there's people in the world that are like us that really want to find out some more about this, and we want to go look for proof. Everybody's crazy until they can prove it right, and if you can't prove it right, then maybe it's not real. But there's no shame in trying, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Right, awesome. Thank you so much, Nico, for taking time out. I'll see you tomorrow. Have stock ready for me. We'll chat tomorrow, okay?
It's sweet, guys. Thank you very much for having me on the show, eh?
Take care, dude.
Nico, thank you very much, man. Cheers, my brother.
Bye.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Kyk nou gou hierso, Chris. Kyk gou hierso. Jy het my vertel van 'n storie wat 'n series wat ek moet kyk.
Ja.
Kraalhunters, né?
Yes.
Ek het nou net gaan Google oor die Tokoloshi, né? Toe kry ek hierdie foto. Herinner die ouetjie jou nie aan iemand nie?
Kom ons check ou.
Lyk hy nie baie soos een van daai nie.
Yes, extremely. Daai lyk soos die Tokolosh, bro. Maar die Tokolosh het net meer hare, maar daai is hoe hulle die Tokolosh beskryf. Dit is hoe 'n Tokolosh lyk.
Kyk die kortigheid, die lang vingertjies en hangels. En dan sê hulle, how to get rid of the Tokolosh. Hang net gou aan.
Okay. So, dis nou die Tokolosh, hoe hy lyk daar. Dude, remedies. Langa soaks with a Kom ons
Ja,
check 'n
they
bietjie
say-
die remedies hierso.
Yeah, eyes. The eyes of a tokoloshi have been gouged out, but it uses its other senses to find its way around. Chris, lees jy skull hole?
Ek kan nie daar sien nie.
Okay, skull hole. The skull of a tokoloshi has a big hole made by a red-hot metal rod, such as a poker. The special power of heat plays a vital part in Zulu magic. And then the body, withered and grey, the body of a tokoloshi is far smaller than the corpse from which it was made. Now, guys, this isn't some funny little website. It's City Press, so it's a big newspaper that tells you how to get rid of the tokolosh and what. So,
Nou, wat se remedies het hulle daar, dude? Want hulle het remedies daar. Kom ons check it out. Ja,
where's the remedies?
dis daar onder.
Remedy, there we go. Pumlani S. Langa speaks with Sangoma and gains a few pointers here. Cause kyk, she blushes. So, proper. She lost her job, she lost her husband, she lost her house in 6 years of hell terror by Tokoloshi. The thing of the core is, the Sangoma says the strongest way to combat this would be to keep positive people around you who will build you up. If that fails, dial Mr. Mishimbini on Wara.
Ja, dan maak ek vir jou.
So,
Dan gee vir jou tokolosh medisyne. Ja.
Okay, maar net 'n bietjie wat ek gelees het, it says have positive people around you. Does that mean if you've got negative people around you, the tokoloshi will come?
Well, I can think of some people that Tokolosh needs to visit, dude. I know a lot of negative people, but I don't keep them around, you know. So that's possibly a great thing. I love how they play this off. Shorty was nog die coolste Tokolosh. Shorty was die coolste Tokolosh, dude.
Hy was.
Hands
Maar weet jy wat,
down.
Chris?
Yeah.
In my lewe, wat hulle sê die tokoloshi is 'n kort gat. Nou, wat is jy teen my?
Ja.
Jy's my kort gat. Jy's my
Ek
tokolosh.
is jou Tokolosh, bro.
Maar
Nou,
luister, nou dat ek weer Sean se dinge sien. Ons moet volgende week na Kempton Park Hospitaal toe gaan. Okay.
Okay.
'n Tolly is 'n tokolosh.
Ja, dis
Ja.
sy ouma het gesê sy dotter Tokolosh genoem.
So like I said, we need to go to that hospital. And what I wanted to ask you earlier before the show started is, have you ever walked in a cemetery at dark? Het jy al ooit in 'n begrafplaas gaan loop? Net om te kyk of dit waar is wat almal so sê so scary is. Hoe het jy dit gevind?
Ek het dit gaan doen saam met 'n bra. En toe ek jonger was ek alleen in dit. Ek's nie bang vir sulke stuffie. Maar ons was daar in Heidelberg, dis een van die oudste begrafplase in Suid-Afrika. Toe het ons daar in die aand gaan loop. Maar kom ek vertel jou wat daar gebeur het, wat freaky as hell was, dude.
Ja.
Die Engelse government het al die Engelse ouens wat dood was in die begrafplaas, het hulle grafstene hernie.
Ja.
Hulle gravestones gerenew, want dit was war ouens. Maar die klip wat hulle gebruik, as jy uit luminescent, so as jy lig oor hom skyn, dan glow hy so bietjie. en ons het dit nie geweet nie, dude. En ons loop hier met torches en goed in die plek rond. En toe ons hierdie torches so oor hierdie Engelse ouens se grafstene skyn, want dit is sulke kruise met die sirkel op. Toe glow al daai klippe all of a sudden. Maar dit was so vinnig. Toe drop ons die torches en ons wag, want ons nie weghardloop, ons nou gekyk wat die hel gaan aan. Maar my puls het beslis 'n bietjie meer begin, ja. En toe hou ons die torch op een grafsteen en vat dit weg, te sien ons, okay, dis die steen wat net glow van die lig. Daar's luminescence goeters binne in hom. Maar sien jy lang en hoofin en daar's so baie ou Suid-Afrikaanse amazing mense wat daar begrawe is in Heidelberg se begrafplaas.
Ja.
So dit is een van die coolste plekke om te gaan loop. Daar's grafstene daar. Dit was die ou hoofstad van die ZAR.
Jy sien.
So,
Nou wat
dis
ek
'n baie cool plek, ja.
Nou wat ek wou gesê het is, imagine jou ouers en al die stories en alles, almal het vertel dat begrafplase is eintlik 'n baie happy plek en daai indoctrination, want dit is wat dit is indoctrination. Dat dit 'n happy plek is, daar's liefde en fairies en spokies. Ons gaan nog met mense daar ook praat, fairies en traal en hierdie pikkewyne en goeters wat rondloop. Maar imagine jy was indoctrinated dat dit 'n happy plek is. Dan is dit hoe dit in jou kop is en jy sal daar rondloop. Maar omdat jy Freddy Krueger kyk en jy luister vir jou ouma en jy luister vir jou oupa wat sê daar spooke wat daar ronddwaal, warwara, jou mind glo dit so vas. Hy sien spooke. Jy sien 'n tak wat in die wind waai. As jy by die huis is en jy sien daai tak in die wind waai, is dit okay. Maar as daar nou 'n spul stuk konkrete slabs in die grond is, dan is dit spooke. So jy sê dit is
weet jy wat raak dit vir my prominent?
Ja.
Weet jy wat raak dit vir my prominent? Toe ek 'n laaitie was, want die party aande moes ek huis toe loop van ver af. Maar dan loop jy alleen en dan sal honde en goeters wat in die donker rondloop en goed. Dan as jy enige klank hoor, ek kon snol by 'n teerpad af, soos like nobody's business. Jy kon 'n windhond op my gat sit, hulle sou my nie kon vang nie. Maar soos ek glo in UFO's en stuff nie, alhoewel jy weet dat dit 'n nommersgame, dis baie possible, maar een ding wat regtig my mind geboggel het, en ek sien ek weet nie of Debbie hulle nog hier op is nie. Ek en daai man het eendag buite gestaan daar so in Lepalale. Dis al by Madupi kragstasie en so. Toe werk hulle daar op die myn. Toe gaan kyk ek daarso vir hulle. Toe staan ons buite in braai. En toe ons opkyk, toe lyk dit soos, jy weet as jy deur 'n bubbel kyk. Asof dit gelyk asof daar's 'n ding wat boor ons gegaan het wat soos wanneer jy deur 'n glas ding kyk.
Ja.
Dit so gelyk soos wat die sterre en goeters het anders te beweeg.
Yes.
Dit het en ons albei het dit gesien op dieselfde tyd. Ons het baie brandewyn ingehad, maar ons albei het dit gesien. So dit
brandewynbabbel.
Die brandewynbabbel, dude, ons het hom gecheck. So jy weet ek glo nie altyd in daai stuffie, maar vir my was dit die eerste personal experience of that kind wat ek glo nog steeds nie in UFO's nie, maar wat ek daar gesien het kon ek nie explain nie. It's above me. En dit is ek sal dit vir altyd onthou. Dis 'n baie cool ding om te ge-experience het. Maar ek sou love om 'n bietjie meer daarin ook te kyk.
Yeah. Now, you see, so this is not cool that we brought up the show because there's stuff that people believe in and so on, and theories and stuff. Like Sean, we'll probably go visit Sean Tuesday evening. No, not Tuesday. We can't do because you're doing show. Maybe next week, Wednesday evening. We shoot through at 8 o'clock. We go record. Maybe we broadcast live and we come home afterwards. And then Rudy Kleingeld just said hier, ons moet Spookbrug toe in Heidelberg.
In Heidelberg, ja. Dis 'n baie slim idee ou. En dan weet jy wat, dan kan ek jou sommer na daai begrafplaas toe vat en wys hoe daai stene gloei, broer.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. So guys, you must give us more things so that we can come and look at it. I think we've really got something here to investigate and do so on. It's like, I don't want to call it the Mythbusters or so, because if we can't find the proof, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Yeah. Like I know you just said you don't believe in UFOs, where I, on the other hand, I do believe in UFOs. I fully believe. I cannot believe that we are the only civilization or species in this universe that is, you know, I love watching videos about the sheer size of the universe, but I don't believe like the idiotic Americans that they keep only flying over Area 51 because they can't think for themselves that it is test aeroplanes that the military is making.
It's not just the Americans. This stuff is worldwide now, dude, and it's not just worldwide from now. It's worldwide since, man, before people started flying. Plus, if you look back, there are books that were taken out of the Bible, Malachi en so, wat praat oor hierdie war tussen hierdie beings in die aarde. Dis 'n boek wat uit die Bybel uitgehaal is. En dan sou nog die Indian beliefs wat soveel ouer is. Once again it goes to ancient civilizations wat glo in soos die Indians met hierdie Vimanas en stuff, wat is soos 'n spaceship waar die gods letterlik war gehad het in die lug en vreemde goeters en so.
Well, the Egyptians still believe, a lot of people and so on still believe that the Egyptian pyramids and so on was built by aliens because the people back then were idiots. Well, not idiots, but they didn't have the technology to lift blocks of stone that big and build it. So, you know, there's all these theories and things out there. And
Kan ek vir jou iets mind-blowingly sê?
Ja, gooi milies.
Jy weet die Sphinx wat voor die piramides staan.
Yes.
Die Great Pyramids en so. Daai Sphinx was opgegrou deur die derde farao wat goeters daar gebou het. Wat third farao. Ek kan nie sy naam onthou nie. Een of ander farao. Dit was die derde ou toe hy vir die eerste keer die Sphinx opgegrou. En dit is soos wat 5000 years BC.
Ja.
Wat is hy die ou wat eerste die Sphinx gediscover het.
Okay.
So daai ding is ouer as die piramides.
Thutmose the Third. Officially Thutmose the Third ruled Egypt for almost 54 years, and his reign is usually dated from 1479 BC to 1425 BC. Sure.
Ja, maar hy het dit discover. Dit beteken daai ding was daar terwyl hulle die ander gebou het.
Okay. Jy sien, ek het dit nie geweet nie.
Mind blown. So dis hoekom ek hierdie stuff love om oor dit stuff te kyk en oor dit te lees, veral Egyptian stuff, maar die wêreld, the world's full of this stuff, man. It's not just pyramids. I mean, if you're talking pyramids, South America's got more pyramids than the whole world combined.
Ja. En is dit nie?
Ja. Wat sê
Is dit nie waar een van die oudste piramides is in die suide oldest pyramid. Kom ons kyk gou-gou.
Oldest pyramids
in the world. Yeah, is the general view shows the step pyramid of Djoser in Egypt's Qara necropolis, south of capital Cairo. The 4,070-year-old step pyramid built in the 27th century BC for the third dynasty pharaoh Djoser is deemed the oldest stone structure of its size.
Ja.
4,700 plus ons 6,720 jaar gelede.
Ja. Nou dit's nie die eerste step pyramid en ek dink dit was die building blocks vir die Great Pyramid en so wat hulle gebou het. Maar jy moet onthou die Sphinx is gebou voor daai ding.
Die Sphinx, die leeu Sphinx.
Ja.
Okay. Kom ek kyk gou.
Is gebou voor daai ding. En jy weet die neus is af van daai ding. Dit het Napoleon, toe Napoleon hulle daar aangeval het Napoleon hulle die neus afgeskiet met 'n kanon.
Okay, hierso wat ja, okay. Ek het gedog Okay.
Nee, Napoleon hulle die neus afgeskiet. Plus, ek weet die Sphinx het soos 'n gat bo sy kop wat hulle nou toegemaak het. En daar's 'n klomp teories van staf wat onder dit lewe of nie lewe nie, maar daar's ander gange en goeters, maar dit is alles nou weer jy weet want ek moet dit vir die Egyptians gee. Hulle cover hierdie staf mooi op sodat ander ouens nie net kan sê okay, well let's send a scientific cruise soon toe nie. En dan kyk hulle nou en dan doen hulle hierdie staf. Maar deesdae met hierdie ground penetrating radar en staf, is hulle besig om soveel goeters te discover. South America, daar's dele van die jungle wat toe is wat oer oud is.
And what Western civilization has never seen. And one thing like that is there's a civilization somewhere in the rainforest that Western civilization has not yet been able to get to, because every time they get close to these people, they get attacked. They've had drones fly over, and these people who's never seen anything like that would throw spears at that, not knowing what this is. So obviously for them, that drone is a UFO in their language or whatever the hell they want to call it. But sure, there's so much. You know, I love the fact that we are exploring the universe and trying to figure out what is out there, but we must still realize there's still so much to discover of our own Earth. What's on the Earth? What's in the Earth? What's just under the Earth? You know, on the flat tabletop of the Earth. Dude. Yeah.
Look at the ocean. The stuff they're discovering now in the oceans. I mean, it's just becoming more and more. Plus, the coolest stuff I've checked in the last week, dude, is these discoveries guys have made with Google Earth, and this is something each one of us can do. You can download Google Earth on a tablet or something and go and check out all these places. But there's places in Antarctica where those pillar structures under the sea.
Yeah, exactly.
And people are finding this stuff on Google Earth. That means Google has put everything together, but they themselves have not discovered all this stuff yet.
Exactly.
They've given us the means to discover the stuff. It's the same. Michael Tellinger is 'n Suid-Afrikaanse dude wat praat oor hierdie daar in Waterval Boven is daar al hierdie krale. Wel vir my lyk dit soos krale. Maar
Hy's ook 'n flat earthers, by the way.
Ag, okay. Dan
Ek wou met hom laasweek gepraat het, maar toe wil hy nie.
Is dit?
Hy wou nie opkom nie.
Okay, wel sy los. Anyway, maar ek het 'n ding gekyk oor hierdie ou en toe gaan kyk ek op Google Earth, toe gaan check ek 'n paar van hierdie sites. Obviously is daar sites waar hulle nog gees was, nie. Ek het sien dit op ander plekke en dit blaas my mind al hierdie ou krale. Wel ek noem dit ou krale want dit dis as jy na krale kyk hoe die Swazis en ouens nou nog steeds krale doen, is dit baie similar waar jou huis is in die middel en jou stok en jou vee is om jou wat jy in die aand toe maak sodat jy na hulle kan kyk. Maar die weirdste ding van al daai krale en goeters is as daar's amper nie 'n deur nie.
Ja, exactly.
En toe het hulle ook hulle noem dit Adam's Calendar hou, wat hulle hierdie klippe gekry het wat hulle sê dis die oldest wel hy sê so. Hy sê is the oldest man-made ding wat jou met die sterre en met die son noord, oos en suid en wes en alles.
Ja.
Wat noem hulle dit is astrological calendar. Wat hulle
Roman timetable of so iets, ja.
Ja, astronomical calendar of so, ja. Wat hulle claim dit is een van die oudstes in die wêreld. Nou maar ek was al self aan Waterval Boven en ek weet van die klippe wat lê. As jy klip slaan met 'n staal ding of met 'n ander klip wat die klip letterlik lê. Dis die weirdste ding, dude. Dis 'n die ou kralle was daar baie donkies gevoer op skool. Ja, papie. Ja. Maar waar jy hierdie klip slaan met 'n ander klip en dan lê daai klip, hy boem soos 'n klok.
Ja. So. Dis verstommend.
En ek het dit al self ervaar en dis dieselfde soos in Namibia het ek oor brilsand geloop. Wat ons by 'n duin brilsand op. En dit is net so freaky waar jy by 'n duin oploop en dit klink letterlik soos 'n leeu wat hier om jou brul. Dit is all around you, dude, maar dis die way hoe die sandkristalle gevorm is wat die hele duin begin brul. Dit is die coolste ding.
Yes, ek sal love om dit te kan ervaar eendag.
Ja, so daar's 'n ding wat ons ook kan gaan doen.
Ja.
Yes.
Dit is definitief. So guys, our time has run out once again.
Yeah.
So I think it was a very interesting conversation tonight, and I think we've got something here that we can continue with. And I think next week we're gonna do because this week is a bit busy, but I'd love to go do the Kempton Park Hospital, and like Shawnee said, we must just take some seriously powerful torches with and so on. And then we go at night because going during the day, it looks like a shithole that's been invaded by a bunch of pluckers. So ek wil net dis wat ek aanneem. Jy weet mos alles word mos as dit oop staan moet dit opgeneek word. So
ja, maar daai plek word basically protect. Plus ek weet toe ek laas aan was daar was baie goed wat opgestel is waar jy 'n stuk gat trap en 'n deur maak toe en stuff. Maar dis is booby traps. Maar dude, ek weet ons gaan nou ingaan met 'n open mind en ons het nie bang gatte nie en ons gaan 'n paar fris torches aansleep en dan kan ons live gaan en vir almal wys like Kempton Hospitaal in die aand. Ek weet nie wie ons gaan met bribe om in te kom nie, maar ons sal 'n plan maak.
Nee, Shawnee het gesê hy sal dit reël. Shawnee het die connections.
Awe. Ja, dit sal baie cool wees. Dan kan ons saam met Shawnee hulle daarin gaan.
Exactly. Hy het gesê hy sal dit reël. Ek het dit iewers gelees op die een van die dinges. But guys, before we go, if you wanna hang with your two bros here, come catch us. I own the place, and come catch Chris performing live there at Winston's tomorrow at 187 Smith Street in Fairland. If you haven't come through yet, guys, come join us for a slukkie, Maase kinders. Come and have a jol with us tomorrow. Both of us will be there. I entertain you guys in my own special nutter way. So please pull in. And pull in for a slukkie. And then Wednesday night, we've got old Mark Beeling.
Yeah. Ons bra. And if you guys remember, we had a very cool interview with him. So come and check out Mark. He's always entertaining. he's a monster on the guitar, and he's do die mooiste vocals. Wow.
So guys, and then this weekend, Friday, we're leaving for Marikoog for our scuba diving trip there in Marikoog. Yeah, I just said it.
In the
Marikoog
Valley, man, yeah.
Where we're gonna do night dives, dude, and we're gonna lie on our back 5-6 meters underwater and watch the stars. And Chris and myself will take our underwater cameras and we'll take pictures of it. It's obviously not gonna look as good, but we're gonna take it with and show you these pictures when we get back. We'll be back on Monday as usual for our Monday night show, and I'll show you some pictures, and then I'll put together that weekend video for you guys. And it's gonna look amazing.
And do not fear, guys. You know what? Dude, ek mis ons live shows, hierdie shows. Ek dink ons gaan dit baie meer doen. En ek het 'n ander idee vir ons.
Ek luister.
Baie van die ouens met wie ons die interviews en goed gedoen het ons gesê na lockdown gaan ons 'n bietjie saam met hulle uithang. So ek dink ons kan 'n paar van daai braas bel en dan gaan doen ons so 'n oggendtrip saam met hulle. Ons gaan drink 'n koffie in die oggend saam met die Skulk Poseidon out of 'n paar van die dudes, man.
Ja, ons gaan grippe daar. Ek like die idee.
Ek dink dis 'n great idea, man. But guys, look after each other, love each other, and listen to each other, and have an open mind about all this crazy stuff that's out there. And remember to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, like if you're on Facebook, and if this is your first time watching this, please support us and get your friends to come and check out the shows. And we love you more than friends. Thank you for everything.
So guys, have an absolutely amazing day. And just remember, buy your SA Bro shirts up to 3XL and your SA Bro slikkie glase. Guys, support the cause, support your bros. We always love it, and we're here to entertain you guys. But until next week or next time, we love you guys. We'll see you guys soon.
Ciao.
Take care. Bye.
Well, goodbye, everybody. From SA Bro.